Hey, this is Steven from LegitTechTutorials, and welcome back. We are in How to Program. We are going to be going over some basic arithmetic. Alright, so a lot of things that you've seen in math, you don't have to be super crazy at math to understand this. This is basic algebra, elementary school stuff. Alright, so there's a couple things that have changed inside programming. So, there's a couple differences between programming and standard human arithmetic. So number one is that of course the plus sign still means plus in programming, the minus sign still means minus in programming, but then things get a little different from there. So you remember when you used to have the multiply, that's the multiply the x. In computers, the multiply is the asterisk. Why? Because you could have a variable named x, right? X is a letter. We want alphanumeric. Everything that's this is not numeric or alphanumeric. I don't know if that's correct. I don't really actually know the names of those. It doesn't really matter. So, for example, we could have a variable called x, and it would conflict with the times. So, the asterisk is our multiply. In our divide, there is no like this. There is only this. This is the divide. I believe it is that one. Yes, it is. It is not the forward slash, it's the backslash. So if you want this guy, you do 5 backslash 3, and that divides it. Not 5 over 3. There's no over. And then we have the final one, so it's add, subtract, multiply, divide, and then we have a final one, which is basically got a fancy name, but it's known as the remainder. As well as I'll do one more. It's sometimes used, sometimes not used as well. So for example, we do a 5 divided by 3. So you have 5 divided by 3. What do you have left? You have 2. So the remainder is 2. See that? So you divide that once, and you have 2 over 3. So that's only 2. You have a remainder of 2 that you should have divided up, but it's not dividing solidly. So this guy right here would return 2. Then finally you have what we call a bang. What is a bang? A bang is an exclamation mark. Basically what it does is that it negates stuff. I believe it only negates objects. I don't think it necessarily turns everything negative. So for example, I guess this isn't really arithmetic. Yeah, so that's more of an operation. Let's forget about that guy. Alright, so we have plus, minus, multiply, divide, and remainder. Now let's go ahead and show you guys. So if you want to do something pretty simple, you could have 5 plus 3, or as you'll learn later, you could store things in variables and add those. So for example, we have x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 3. So in that case, it will take these values and put it in there, and then you will get your answers. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're getting 8 for that. And similar, if you want to do multiply, you have the asterisk and the 3, and you will get 15. Same thing for divide. And you could also turn this guy into variables, right? And of course, this is not how it would actually look in code. It would look just like this in code, with a different line setting this guy to 5 and this guy to 3. So on and on and on, and then you have the remainder. Like we said, the remainder is equal to 2, the remainder of 3. So that's your basic arithmetic, this here. And then of course you have a minus in there. It's pretty similar, so there's no real difference between standard math, standard human math on pieces of paper for your algebra class, your calculus class, or whatever, except for the asterisk there is now the multiply. So always an asterisk, you do an X and you will get an error. And you do not have, it's not very pretty, I know, to not have, fractions or whatever, but this guy is the divide. There is no fractions of 5 over something else, which basically looks like this guy anyways. And then you have the extra, like we said, the remainder gives you the remainder of a division. So like we said, the 5 divided by 3, you have 3 divided by 5, you have 1, 3, and that gives you 2. That is your remainder. Alright, so this has been Steven from LegitTechTutorials. I thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe for more videos like it in the series, and I will see you guys in the next video. If you have any questions, email me. And thanks for watching. Take it easy. Have a nice day, and keep on studying.